Alright, hey everybody, we're ready to start the stream now, and today I'm just taking on NFL Quarterback Club for the Super Nintendo. Pretty fun game, also a pretty goofy game too. As you can see, Iguana was in on it, so they obviously knew what they were doing. Some of you guys who are also subbed to the LGN Defender might remember this from one of his reviews. But let's see, what I'm doing now is I'm just going through a few things with the game. Also, they give you like all the good quarterbacks from like, I think it was 93, 94 when this game came out. Or I think that's the particular season being covered. So then you have all these quarterbacks from like, what, 13 years ago? Either way, you get your options of either doing the quarterback challenge, which we probably are going to do sometime next week. Let's see, the season mode. Or also simulation, where you do get the chance to stage some really fun comebacks, or also just to play through different scenarios that some have happened in real life and some haven't. Let's see, I think what we're going to do today is just go through simulation mode, and just to, I mean, we'll just see how that goes. Let's see, I'm just going to lower the volume a little bit, so I'll just take care of that now. 3.9. Yeah, it isn't by much, but hopefully it does make a difference. So either way, you get your different like situations here, like where you see the date of like if it actually happened, or you also get or you also get to see like who's playing and how much time is left and whatnot. So either way, that's what we're up against. So for this first one, it's going to be this older one from Denver and Oakland. Or actually, they were Los Angeles at this time, but I mean, good old division game. This was actually pretty early in that season too. So basically what we're doing is, we got 7 seconds left. We could go for the win here. And we're going to do just that. So let's see, I think I'm going to try this run and shoot rollout play. I'll describe the formations a little bit more as this goes on. But either way, the good thing about the run and shoot is that you can quickly make these plays. Okay, I didn't get in. Well, that stinks. Let's see, what to do. Yeah, you're going to be seeing me go through this goal line 23 blast a lot. But, I mean, it's definitely one with a lot of substance. Okay, good, got in. Also, one of the best things about this game is just all the celebration dances you can get. And also hitting people after the whistle, there's that too. I mean, that's something that this game does, and it's actually pretty funny because of it. Either way, kicking the field goal really isn't that bad here, but you can get it blocked on occasion. I guess they wanted to make it somewhat exciting. Yeah, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna record this or not, but I mean, if anything, I can just download it from YouTube later. So either way, what we're gonna do is just try and trap these guys. And then you can get a touchback if you kick the ball in the end zone. So of course they don't have to take it out. But they got time for one last play, so we're just gonna go to our go-to dime defense here. And usually it is gonna be a Hail Mary, and they are gonna try and throw to the guy on the left, and then fortunately you can knock people down at the line of scrimmage without a penalty. And then as you can see, that I didn't really know what to do there. And of course, here's the second best thing, or the actual best thing about this game, was them celebrating on the field after they win. I mean, this is just something that's always worth a laugh. I think it's a little bit better in Quarterback Club 96, but I mean, it is something I enjoy. So now we got this one. This is actually before the Metrodome, so we have to create a game-winning drive with the Vikings against the 49ers. And the 49ers are probably the best team in this game, and the Vikings are a good team too, so I mean, this could be a tough one. But let's see, I should go through the formations. You have a pro set, powerized shotgun, and run and shoot, which is actually obsolete now. And then you can also go for short, medium, or long distance plays. But let's see, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and run down the clock early on. Let's see, this might not end well. And it did not. Well, we probably shouldn't go too nuts with trying to hit people after the whistle. And this is also one other play I'm going to be using a lot is this halfback screen. So I can either go to the guy going across the middle, or I can dump it off to the running back. And unfortunately, I'm taking a little bit too long here. And let's just get this stupid first down. So now I gotta go about 49 yards in a minute 14. Let's see, what do I want? Of course, I probably shouldn't take my time here. Then again, I do have 2 timeouts. Okay, somehow got that one off. Okay, so at least I'm in decent position now. And then I think what I'm going to try and do is just run down the clock as much as I can, and then probably just punch it in with less than 10 seconds left. I hope. Okay, a little bit closer. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to run it down to 10 seconds and then try and just run one last play. Kind of risky, but I mean, this is just me not giving the 49ers a chance to win here. And I'm using the speed up function on this emulator. Okay, so we got 1 timeout left, just in case anything goes wrong. And what we're gonna try and do is just line everybody up one way.
Blue, 23.
Okay, good. That worked. And then, fortunately, the quarterback can always run it in. So it depends on who your quarterback is, whether or not they can run it in or not. And then let's just kick this and take the lead. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to bring back Sports Sunday for a little bit, just because, you know, I kind of missed out on it last week, and I did go home the week or a couple weeks before. So I mean, there was that, and I obviously didn't bring any of my streaming stuff with me. Okay, I ended up taking out 2 people at once. And then, of course, there's always that. Always fun to knock people down after the play. Of course, today you'd get a penalty for that, but fortunately in this game you don't. Because I think the only penalties they call in this game are offsides and also pass interference. And there we're 2 for 2 now.
That's the ball game.
So then, fortunately, they get to do that. This one's actually pretty interesting. What we gotta do is, we just got to, come back as an NFC, and this is one of the several Pro Bowl ones that you, get to see. Let's see, with this one, Yeah, back then it was actually played in New Orleans for some reason before they went to Hawaii. So I think it's in Orlando now. Of course, nobody gives two craps about the Pro Bowl anymore. So I mean, before it used to be a nice vacation to Hawaii, which of course they could have taken anyway, because I mean they're millionaires after all. But yeah, instead of that, they just get to go to Orlando for whatever reason. So what we gotta do now is we gotta come back from down 20-9 as the NFC. And I'm gonna do probably the cheesiest thing you can do in this game, which is we're gonna go to tight end hook, no huddle. And then in this case, you either throw to whoever's open. Really, you get Y, B, or A, those are your options. Just in case we have Jerry Rice, so fortunately we can just throw him the ball all we friggin' want. I just missed it. Now, the problem with the no huddle is everybody has to run up to the line, so this could take a while. Thought the left tackles were supposed to be the fast ones. And fortunately, they don't call offensive pass interference, so you can always just knock down the guy. So let's see, I think we're going to go for 2, and every time you go for 2, it automatically goes to the short formation. So I think we're just going to go to halfback screen.
Set. Black. 33.
See, it looks like they're all stacked up towards the middle. Yeah, just too much going on. Just couldn't get rid of the ball in time. So unfortunately, we got to do this the hard way. Which means we got to score another touchdown. Now, I was going for the 2-point conversion mostly because I thought a field goal could tie it then. If we could make it 20-17. Although, of the many things I will never get tired of, hitting people after the whistle is definitely on that list.
Set. Black. 33.
Let's see what he does. Okay, well, fortunately they're passing here. But then again, we got 5 minutes left, so still a lot of game to go. Then one of my other favorite plays is a Fatal 5, which is a 4-3 play. Then, of course, you got like 4-3, 3-4, nickel, dime.
Red. 33.
I think there might be a goal line play, or formation too. Wondering if I should call timeout. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that.
Timeout.
And once again, I just don't want to let them run down the clock. I mean, that's really all it comes down to.
Set. Red.
See. Yeah, I think I want to knock this guy down. And of course, I missed him. Of course, in real life, I'd probably get kicked out of the league for doing that. Of course, you're hitting a quarterback after the whistle.
Set.
So now I gotta score a touchdown within 5 minutes.
Blue.
Yeah, well, that's actually pretty doable. Yeah, well, had a decent return there. It's kind of pretty tough to get a good punt return in this game. And as a Chicago Bears fan, I did get to watch Devin Hester play. So that was fun. And now we suck again. Well, then again, they've been sucking for a while. Just took a while to bottom out. Hell, in the 90s they never even bottomed out. It's kind of depressing.
Set.
Let's see if we can just at least get the first down here.
First down.
Alright, well, we got something going here. I think we're just gonna try and just run the rest of the way. I mean, hopefully we can. I mean, if we can't, then, you know, these short chunks of yards work.
Black. 42.
Of course, when you get good blocking, that helps too.
First down.
So I don't think stamina's a thing in this game.
Set.
I mean, otherwise you could just run down the defense that way. And also we have Barry Sanders, so there's that too. Yeah, I think I might want to start burning the clock now.
Red. 23.
It's right on 0, I hoped. Of course, it doesn't help when got things like that happening.
Set. Blue.
I should be careful not to run down the clock too much here.
23.
That's because we still had to get in the end zone at the end of the day. So now we got about 2nd and 2. Of course, I had to take this just in case the 2-minute warning doesn't work, which unfortunately has happened before.
Black.
Okay, good, it did work. Getting my cheap shot in and then just going away.
Touchdown.
Okay, well, I took the lead, but I think I left way too much time on them, or for them. Let's see what to do. The problem is, if I kick the extra point, they can win with a field goal. And I also missed the 2-point conversion last time.
Set.
I just gotta go with whoever's open here.
23.
Yeah, that's not. Okay, that worked. Unfortunately, some of these wide receivers also aren't good at knocking people down. So, I mean, that's one of those shit happens type of things. And then when you know it's going to be a touchback, I mean, it's easier just to, or just to let them go. Let's see, so they're probably going to be passing a lot, so I think I'm just going to go to the nickel formation. And really in this game, it's just easier to play the coverage ones instead of the blitzing ones.
23.
Because once we get to 96, blitzing is going to be easier.
Incomplete.
I think really all I want to do is just dare them to make those long ones. Or to make those long throws.
Set.
And of course, if I see any running backs moving, I have to knock them down. And of course, I missed them.
Incomplete.
It's one of those right when I said it, it happens. But then again, the game does like to do that a lot.
Set. Set. Red. 23.
You got an itchy knockdown finger.
First down.
Let's try to get in front of that one, and unfortunately that didn't work out for me.
Timeout.
I also do like Rollout Ruin. I mean, that's another play I do enjoy. Just because it kind of takes away the middle.
Blue. Incomplete.
I think came pretty close there. 'Cause I mean, I'm hoping I can just get an interception and just put this one away, but I mean, unfortunately, you do had to hold them for 4 downs here.
Set. Red.
Okay, that helps.
Timeout.
Also, this game has great grunts per second. Also happens a lot.
Set.
I think they're gonna try and go long here.
33. Black.
Of course, Toy hits off. What is it? 3rd and 21 here. Better not be. Okay, good. Wasn't pass interference on me. That's good. I think they might go with a bomb here. Let's see, they're in single back.
Blue. 23.
So fortunately, just knocked down one.
Incomplete.
Alright, good. Held him, and now hopefully he'll go home soon. And since that's 4 downs, and we get the ball back. I think we gotta get 1 first down to win this thing.
Red. Timeout.
So in that case, let's not be the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl and try and throw on 2nd and whatever.
Black.
I think it was 2nd and 9. Or what was it? Yeah, I think it was 2nd and 9, and then Ryan just stood there for however frickin' long and let a Patriots guy hit him.
Set.
Forgot who it was precisely.
Red.
Okay, that probably should have been a delay. Oh, for fuck's sake. That probably should have been a delay game on me, but oh well. Even had him open too. Let's see, if I don't like where this is going, then I might. Okay, I should be able to make this. Even if I don't, they still have bad field position.
It's good.
So now we just, well, at least we're in a position where they have to get a touchdown now. Yeah, at least they don't have any timeouts left.
Touchdown.
So let's see, I think we're just gonna go to nickel for this one. Of course, it also depends on how desperate they are.
Blue.
Probably knock the linebacker back down.
First down.
Alright, no big deal. They don't have enough time.
Set. Black. 42. Incomplete.
And also, if you're in a no huddle, whenever you have an incomplete pass or you go out of bounds, the clock stops anyway, so there really is no point to a no huddle.
Set. Blue, 33. Red. Sack.
Okay, whatever, that works. I think they're in a position where they're gonna have to throw deep.
Red, 23.
But the big problem with the Dragnet is that it unfortunately doesn't cover the running backs very well. Yeah, I think now they gotta throw deep. Or are they even gonna get this play off? Okay, I guess not. So either way, what we're up against now is, this is one of the longer ones, where, let's see, we got about 9 minutes left, and we gotta play as the Colts and beat the Cowboys. So either way, this was the early days of football where teams ran a lot more. So I mean, also the rules were a lot different. So what we're gonna do is just give them a nice healthy dose of running here.
Set.
And then what I'm doing is I'm pressing A and then calling audibles, and then you can change the play by doing that.
First down.
So really we're just giving the ball to Falcon. He was one of the best players in the game. And then he would later win a couple MVPs with the Rams.
Set.
And yeah, I'm just gonna start running the clock a little bit early. And then also Jim Harbaugh's on this team too, which you may know him now as Michigan's coach.
Set. Red, 33.
We just wait for this to develop here.
First down.
Okay, got the first down, so at least we're going in the right direction. Of course, the thing is, we still have to leave enough time for us to score, because I don't plan on taking this to overtime. No, I mean score again. That's what I meant to say.
Set.
And then you can try and spin with B. You can try and dive forward with Y, and then, let's see, you can also try and hurdle them with A. And then I'm going to try and flip the play, which is basically the same play, except it's just going in the opposite. Like left and right are switched.
33.
And also, if you press X, the things like, or I mean the receiver cues go away. So if you want to run for the first down, you can do that too. And also, running to the left is a little bit better than the right. I mean, just from experience, I just think that's a little bit better. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and get Peter here. And then fortunately when people are blitzing, you could just kind of pick that up and then just get the job done that way. So I mean the whole middle was wide open.
Set.
So let's just get this extra point. Okay, that should be important to note for next time. Yeah, let's just go ahead and pin them. I might consider using my timeouts here with 6 minutes left, just because I do want to give myself more time to score again. And like I said before, I don't plan on having this go to overtime. Of course, I have no idea how the AI is going to treat this situation either. So, I mean, I'm kind of trying to prepare for both running and passing.
Blue, 33.
Also, the Colts stink in this game. Or at least their defense does.
Incomplete.
Okay, well, I guess I got my answer. They're just going to be going for the passes.
Set. Blue, 42.
Probably should be knocking down Michael Irvin more. Also, the Cowboys are really good in this game. So, I mean, they have Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin, and then Troy Aikman, too. Yeah, so fortunately, they're in a position where they have to throw here.
Set. Blue, 23.
That didn't work. Well, fortunately, we prevented them from getting the first down. Of course, that's happened before where they have gone for it on 4th down.
Set.
But fortunately, I got 2 timeouts to work with.
23. Black.
And the good thing about this is I only need a field goal to win. So I think we're just going to run it down their throat some more.
Set.
Okay, they're in a 3-4, that's good. Of course, today's 3-4 is pretty well designed against the run. That's because they rely more on having 3 big guys in the line. And then, of course, the linebackers are supposed to be able to get rid of blockers, too.
Set. Set.
Okay, fortunately, those linebackers didn't follow me.
First down.
Missed him. Well, that's going to be annoying to deal with.
Set. Blue, 33. Black, 23.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, bugs get in and through the window. You know how that goes.
Red, 23. Black, 33. Black, 23.
Also, too like this formation shutting. Just the signals they have.
First down.
So we got a little bit more to go before we can try and kick the field goal here. Crap. Okay, good. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes stuff like that happens. Let's see, maybe that was a sign I should pass.
Set. Red, 2. Black, 2. Red, 4. First down.
So now I think what we're going to do is just run it all the way down.
Red, 23. Black, 42.
And also, for those of you who just came in, I do have a fast forward function on this emulator. Yeah, we're not going to make it. It will.
Delay of game. Set.
So I'm just going to follow him. Yeah, unfortunately that did not go as well as I wanted it to. Yeah, let us score. I mean, we do have to give them 2 minutes, unfortunately.
Set. Black. Touchdown.
And sometimes the AI does audible, but I mean, sometimes they don't. So it's just those things you have to worry about.
Set.
Also, it does help to try and read the defense before the snap.
It's good.
Unfortunately, they got all 3 timeouts too, so this could take a while. And of course, the old rule, kick it 80 yards. Kick it as hard as you can and dare them to go 80 yards.
Touchdown.
So I think I'm just going to stick to nickel and dime formations here. And for those of you wondering, nickel means you have 5 defensive backs, dime means you have 6.
Blue.
And missed him. Okay, that works too. I think I'm just trying to see what's more important here between just running down their timeouts or getting the first down here. I mean, ideally you would like to do both, but I mean, sometimes that doesn't happen.
Set. Red.
Okay, got about 2 yards here.
Timeout.
Unfortunately, that cloud of dust isn't really showing up here. Yeah, this could be a bad idea.
Set. Red.
It's not there. Probably should have just stuck on my first instinct, just ran it. I think this might not be enough for a field goal, but I mean, even if I miss it, at least I have bad field position. Yeah, this is a terrible idea.
Timeout. Set. Black.
Okay, now the
42.
wind works that way. Oh, well, that worked pretty well for me. Unfortunately, if a punt goes out of bounds, it's or it gets spotted depending on where the or where it was right before it goes out of bounds.
Blue.
Fortunately, they have
42.
referees watching that.
Red.
Of course, not that it matters with how incompetent the referees are today.
Incomplete.
I was kind of hoping I can get a safety and just put this away.
Set.
Then again, I don't want to blitz too much here.
Blue. 23. Blue. 23.
Oh, so close.
Timeout.
It just almost had that last one.
Set. Blue. 42.
Are you fucking kidding me?
First down.
And have it well defended. This dude catches it anyway.
Set. Blue. 42.
I kind of got lucky there. He was getting separation, or he was kind of getting away.
Set. Blue. 33. Blue.
And unfortunately, only sometimes you can affect the quarterback's throw by getting a good hit on them. They actually make that more of a point in 96.
Set.
Okay, the running back goes out. I gotta knock his ass down. Or just knock his ass down anyway.
Set. Black. 33. Black.
Alright, well, hopefully that should ice it. Then again, that was the same as a long punt.
Set.
Not taking any chances, just diving forward.
Set.
As long as I stop the clock, or just as long as I finish the play with... Oh, what the hell? Go down. Okay, good. What I was saying, just as long as I finish the play with less than 40 seconds, I'm good to go. So I'm just gonna get some water.
That's the ball game.
Unfortunately, that was one of the long... Well, then again, the ones at the end are actually much longer. And then here's another one that's a longer one. So I think I'm just going to do one more and then I'm probably going to call it. So I think what I'm going to do is just... yeah, we'll just do number 7 and then we're done. Well, then again, I might have time for number 6 as well. Let's just see how quickly we can end this. And this is in overtime, so either way, you just have to score once to win.
Set. Red.
I mean, personally, I always liked it this way better.
First down. Set.
And of course, they're going to guard the guy on A. And missed it.
Incomplete.
Arizona was just a little bit slow to that one. I think if I threw a bullet pass, I probably would have won that one, but oh well. Let's see, we're also going to try some deep post now.
Set. First down.
Where I'm getting my receiver killed. Because that's always fun.
Set.
Nope. And then, of course, you had to have that happen. Yeah, see, I was kind of expecting him to keep going with me, and then that happened. For fuck's sake. And I was hoping this would be the one I would take care of quickly. But, I mean, fortunately, you do get the option to restart the game if you have to.
Black. 42. 17.
Or do that, that works too.
That's the ball game.
And then we end up winning on a walk-off safety. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do number 6 and then I think I might just call it then. And then really the deal with number 6 is they're just down by a touchdown, but you do have to score quickly. So this is another Pro Bowler one. It is a little bit harder than the one, oh for fuck's sake, than the one before that. You know what, let's see if I can still win this. Might take a little bit longer. Stuff that happens when you're streaming.
Blue, 33. Black. First down.
Yeah, I might just have to restart this one.
Timeout.
Let's go to Power Swing. That's because I do like that name.
Set. Black, 23.
Probably shouldn't abandon my assignment as an end.
Incomplete.
Okay, well that helps. Probably stop doing that when I'm on camera.
Red, 23. Black. Back.
Okay, appreciate it. And hopefully that did knock him out of field goal range too.
Timeout.
So I think they're in a position where they have to throw here. Of course they don't have to throw, they could always just run the ball and then just punt it.
Blue, 33.
Still want the 2-minute warning.
Timeout.
But it looks like this one's gonna have to go to overtime here. Let's just go no fake.
Set.
This is not the easiest field goal. Alright, well that works. Now all of a sudden I feel validated for punting on the last one. Of course I gotta do this again. And then just hope my fucking receivers don't fumble here.
First down.
Of course they don't have to fumble if they don't get tackled. Convenient.
Set.
So definitely guarding sharp this time.
Touchdown.
Now let's just go ahead and tie this. I mean, going for 2 is pretty tempting, but
Set.
I mean, now's not really the time.
It's good.
Of course, it also depends on how good you are at this game. Yeah, we're gonna stick with the usual, kick it as hard as you can, dare them to go 80 yards. And careful not to kick it out of bounds too, otherwise the ball ends up on the 35.
Touchdown.
Don't need to give them any kind of field position. Of course, it is going to be interesting to see how the AI handles this. I mean, I've had them go for it on 4th down before from
Set.
when they're pinned.
Blue, 42. Sack.
Okay, at least that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning, I hope. And now I'm kind of in trouble here because I don't have any timeouts. So, I mean, fortunately, the AI doesn't really understand the concept of running down the clock. So at least we got that going for us.
Blue.
Like I said before, I'm definitely never gonna get tired of that.
Set. Red.
And of course I pull another one out of my ass, so fortunately he does end up getting safetied. And while we're here, let's just get some extra hits in. But then again, that's kind of the fun of these simulation games. It's fun to, you know, just win surprisingly. How many timeouts does the AFC have? Oh, they have all 3. I gotta decide what to do here. I just don't want to run up the middle 3 times and then just give them an easy, or give them the ball back.
Set.
So ideally, I'd like to get the first down in 2 plays.
First down.
And then just run out the clock the rest of the way.
Timeout.
So I think I'm just going to do just that.
Red. Timeout.
See, they got one more timeout, so
Set.
I think I'm going to be a little greedy and want to get another first down. Of course, it doesn't help when you got to go like 6 yards for the first down. So you know what, let's get creative here. Now, Troy Aikman was normally the starter for these, but I mean, I'm just going to get a little creative here, see if our backup can handle this.
Blue.
Because I could always do this.
First down.
But then again, I think it was Texas that had that 18-wheeler pack, or set of plays. Let's get Troy back in there.
Blue. 33.
So I don't really have to do anything here. Except just run.
Set.
Of course, I'll just act like we were down anyway.
It's good. That's the ball game.
This is a really unusual score, but then again, this is a football game, so weird things happen. I don't really know how to do that one yet. And then here's just the list of all 30 of them. I mean, that is something we're going to touch on next week, so I mean, I'll probably just do some more of this next week. So I'll see you guys then. I mean, I'll probably try and get started earlier next time. But either way, thank you whoever for watching this, and yeah, we'll see you soon.